beautiful souls. So today I'm doing the reading for 9th of November and I am picking 3 cards for you, one of which you will have to choose. And in this case, you will be able to kind of like understand what is the theme of the day for you. You pick that theme for yourself by resonating with that card. And then guess what we are doing? We are doing the specific reading for you for the day based on the theme of that day. How is that? So, card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. I will show you right now all these 3 cards. You will pick the card which is resonating with you most for 9th of November. Just think about 9th of November right now for the moment. Let's make it a bit more playful. And just think about the best resonating card with you for the 9th of November. And set up the intention. What is the best message for me to hear about the 9th of November? And just pick the card which sounds good for you. So card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. All right, choice is made. Card number 1. Card number 1, oh, health and healing. What a wonderful card. So health and healing, it's all about really like, it's quite direct, right? So we focus on that self-restoration from your health perspective, maybe any kind of healing, emotional healing, or any kind of energy healing, or reflective, so that our mental body here will be healed as well. So any kind of healing, rejuvenating practices will be supported through this day for you, okay? So let's see which kind of specific actions you can do through this day and what you can focus on in order to ride the theme of this day correctly. Ace of Swords, the Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. All right, so what I clearly see here is that during this day, it's just like really that cleansing, mental cleansing card is in here. Meaning that we want to start that day being in that very, very clean mental space. Anything what can help you to clean that mental space will be amazing and will be utterly supported through the day. Maybe some kind of guided meditation, maybe some kind of reflective writing practices, maybe even those tarot card readings for yourself, intuitive tarot card readings. I have a tremendous amount of free resources onto the website, so you can actually go and check even the card meanings, how you can rebalance yourself back to center. And those resources, they will help you to really come back to that mental center within you. So very, very important that we have that attitude of clean mental space when we start that day with you, okay? So that you would be able to hold that sword correctly through the day. Now, you want to have that attitude of determination. It's going in line with that Ace of Swords, right? So it is a very powerful masculine energy here, and it is very like that, developing that inner confidence through the day. I am confident, I am determined. These are the affirmative statements you want to encrypt into yourself through the day, through whatever you are passing through. And there must be that type of attitude, whichever project you are currently involved in. You want to have that patient approach when you weave the threads of your web, whatever you are building, like that spider. Because you're very close to completion. You are very close. It may not seem that way, but you are very close. It means that you want to have that patience. And that patience in whatever you are doing will really help you well. And that's how you provide that nurturing environment for those flowers to flourish, literally in your material world, whatever it is, your relationships, your career, or your health. Having in mind this, healing, right? Probably there is some health aspect involved in here. So you want to develop that inner patience within you, inner patience. Do the right things, still continue doing it, not resign in any possible way. This is a very diligent worker, I tell you. He is creating his thread all the time, no matter what's happening. Even if we as people go and destroy it, he continues weaving it. He continues weaving it, his beautiful web. So that type of confident, determined approach, they are coming together in your reading. That's what exactly will help you to pass through the day correctly. All right. Card number 2. For those of you who picked card number 2, Peace Offering. What a wonderful card. Peace Offering. So today is the day, not today, but exactly the day what we are reading it for. It will be all about peace offering. Peaceful state of mind, tranquility, doing any kind of activities or not doing activities which will just bring you to that peaceful state of mind. That's the theme of the day, and it's probably creating some platform, some foundation for new beginnings into your life. Because when we come back to that peace, we recollect our powers. This very receptive mode to accept the energy from the universe. And once the energy is accepted, after that, there is a whole theme of being active. So that day is actually all about passive acceptance and restoration of that peaceful state within you to recharge you to something more to come to your life beyond your imagination. How is that? So, 4 of Pentacles, all right. King of Cups. We are looking right now at the specifics which you need to focus on during your behavior for this day. King of Swords. Oh, just kings are here. And reminding you, come back to that peaceful state, because we cannot imagine that the king is just like going and just crushing everything, and that's not it. He's not active. He's passive, but he's very strategic. He's preparing for the new to come. 5 of Wands. The Moon. And 4 of Wands. I feel like we need to draw one more card in here to finish this cycle. Queen of Wands. Wonderful. That's exactly what I was waiting here for. Just I felt that lack of dot in all this sequence. So here we see that right now, probably you were affixed onto certain thing. There was certain attachment into this physical reality. So you were missing opportunities around you and you were attached onto something. It started draining your energy on some level, because I see how there is more draining energy card when everything started pulling onto you, right? Not a good perspective to pass through the day, but it's actually happening because previously you got being affixed onto something too much. So only you know what is that thing. And the day proposes you just open yourself up to that restoration from energy from the universe, in fact, like that calf woman on a white buffalo. You know? So that's how it is, just like very, very feminine approach, receptive approach. And at the same time, you see how you are showing yourself up in the world like that king. King is not truly active. King is passive, but he's strategic. He's strategic. He becomes active only in the end of the game, in the chessboard. But right now I pulled these cards in the middle of the sequence. And the king must stay passive in the middle of the chess game. That's what it is. So through the day, you are strategic and you are moving slow, but strategically slow, meaning I would not react with my words, even with my thoughts, but I would stand on the side better, let all this swirling pass through, because if I would not do it, it will be dark times through the day coming. It will be hard to see. So I need to walk, being led by that inner light within me through the day. There are so many hungry wolves around, waiting for me, baiting me through the day, just catching, trying to torture me. No, no, no. Today I walk slowly and strategically, rationally, asking myself a question: does it make sense to step into that conversation? Maybe I can withhold myself from it and actually preserve my energy and preserve my tranquility of my soul. And guess what? It's really supported by this card of Four of Wands. Anything what puts your energy down, you want to lift it up. It puts it down, you lift it up with any activity which can create it for you. Uniting with people who are supporting you, refraining yourself from people who are not supporting you, increasing the distance and frequency from those who are not supporting you. Just preserving that, again, the theme of the day, inner tranquility, and just doing everything possible to kind of like establish that inner peace within. And then guess what? You may end up your day feeling like the Queen of Wands, sitting still. And that was the powerful preparatory day for you, for something new to come through the next day. Remember, every new morning we are born again. The way how we are living today matters. It is one of the most important things, in fact, because every day may prepare us for something new to come next day. If we don't live this day correctly, what may happen eventually, we lose the opportunity of the next day to come. So we want to rebalance ourselves back and write the theme of this day correctly so that to collect the most harvest of the next day. How is that? Now, for those of you who picked the third card, card number 3, follow your heart. So listen to your card, babies. So that is very important. So listen to your heart. Listen to this card and listen to your heart. So let's have a look what you can focus on specifically through this day to write the theme of listening to your heart. How can you actually listen to your heart? Right? Maybe you're just like, Yulia, it's very hard actually. How can I actually do it? Okay, so let's help you out. 10 of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. 5 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. That's quite interesting. 6 of Pentacles. So I see here a clear theme. You really need to take care about your energy. So once you start a day, there is the possibility you might feel slightly off, slightly overwhelmed from your energy perspective, and there is some swirling there. So that's actually the beginning cycle of the sequence of cards which I started reading for you. Look, she's holding too much onto her, and even in different directions, it may be even splitting her. And there is a question how you would live that day, but there is a tremendous possibility for you to live it and literally flourish your day. Just even like collect some powerful flowers through the day. Can you imagine? Now, how do we do that? First of all, we reduce the overwhelmment. Do you see this card is followed by this one? This was 10 of Wands. Now we see 5 of Wands. At minimum, reduce the energy charge within you. How do we reduce that energy charge? By doing any kind of energy healing work, or let's say you don't have the energy healer nearby you. What you can do is do some pleasant activity for yourself, some pleasant small steps, just whatever lifted your energy up before, just do it. Or talk to a person who was lifting up your energy, not to a person who was draining it. Just try to remove yourself from that reality. It's not for this day, because guess what? The day already starts from energy disturbance. So do anything to relieve your energy slightly but steadily. Okay, it will still may feel slightly heavy through the day, but be very attuned and persistent in lifting it up, lifting it up, lifting it up. Okay, it's just like, oh, I have so many bricks, and now I consistently remove one brick at a time, one brick at a time. And you have that self-nurturing, self-loving perspective over you. It's just like that inner grown-up, mature you is taking care about your inner child. So, and that creates a really, really powerful foundation for reducing that energy charge. Do you see? You already have the next card in the sequence, the Two of Wands, tremendously reducing that energy charge. And then you start perceiving this reality on the new angle, sitting like that powerful eagle here, watching everything around, on everything what you already had done. You start looking on everything from the resourcefulness perspective. You see the solutions everywhere. This is a powerful card. This is a card which actually steps into the game before the abundance flows into our life. And then Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles, all the flowers, do you see? They are flourishing. You reflect through the day. It is a very powerful reflective card. Like, how did it actually happen? And then you learn, wait, I've done this, this, and this, and it helped me. So reflect in the end of the day. How did you come in the end of the day to that resourcefulness within you, to that resourceful, powerful eagle state, which looks at everything from the outside, not like a worm crawling on the earth. You want to have that perspective of the eagle rising and flying high. All right, so I hope you are all fully equipped for this powerful day to come. And in case if you like my channel, just subscribe to it, not to miss new powerful sayings which I will provide you to empower you for each and every new day to come.